Um, Good day to us all. So now, for as many that doesn't have, I can't say you don't have a smartphone. Actually, I know you have a smartphone. So, but for those that have a PC, this is the tutorial for you all. So now, when you open your Excel, this is the first page that you are going to see. So this page that we are looking at now, they call it a worksheet. This is your worksheet. So I'll be showing us the I want us to familiar with those things here now before we can move to the next thing, so that you can familiar with what the Excel is all about. So now let me start from the first one, and that is your file name. This one, so let me show us here. This is your file name. This is where there is Excel tutorial, Microsoft Excel. That is your file name. And we have another one here. Let me cancel this. That is your file name. We have another one. We have another one that is your quick access toolbar. Let me quickly show you that one. This is your quick access toolbar. You can see now at the left edge, quick access toolbar. And we have another one that we called your toolbar. So all these things here, all these ones here are your tools bar. So let me try to show you. They are your tools bar. All these in, they are your tools bar. So I'm sure we can see that. So now you have your row and column. What is your column? This is your column. This is your column. Let me show us. This is your column. This is your column. And this is your row. Yes, that's your column. You have your column. Your column is always those ones that have headers with alphabet. That has headers with alphabet. That is, you have your A, you have your B, you have your C, you have your D. So, and your row are those that are with number. You have your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. As long as you want it. And there is another one here. We call them formula bar. Formula bar. We call them formula bar. And how can you see that? Sorry. So this is your formula bar. This one, that particular space is your formula bar. That is your formula bar. And we have another one that is called a name box. This one. And why is it a name box? Anytime you input any cell, anytime you are dealing with any cell, that is where the name of the cell will be written. See now, this is cell G6. Let me show us now. Let's say, for example, we are dealing with cell G6. So this particular name box will show us where we are. Take for example, now this is cell G7. So this particular box will show us exactly right here. Are we together? So that is why it is cell box. So now we have another one. Our worksheet tabs. And how can we get that? This is our worksheet tabs. We have the worksheet 1, we have worksheet 2, and worksheet 3. And we can decide to add to our worksheets by pressing this additional sign. So for those that are using PC, so that we can really understand all what we are talking about. So, and we also have another one that we call a selected cell. A selected cell. And where can we see that? Any cell that you select in any of these sheets, it is a what? Selected cell. Now let me select any cell. So the cell can be either C2. I'm sure we can see now. This is G6. This one is G6 now. So we have another one that is what? G8. So you can see that any cell that you pick, it will surely have a color that is showing along the row and along the column. G is the row, and 8 is the column. So any cell you are choosing must have color that will show, and here you will have your name bar. Are we together? So now that is just the brief explanation on that. So now we can just, there is particular one here that we call autofill handle edge. So I want us to see this, my cursor. You can see this square that is at the left edge of this selected box. This particular one, we call it autofill. Autofill. And what do we use that for? If you want to copy any cell and drag, that is a particular thing that you are going to pick. So you can drag as much as you want, and it will replicate that same function to all other data in your sheet. Okay, now so let me see. There's another one that we have again. So I think we have the home. We have let me just quickly show us that this is the file, this is the home, this is the insert, this is the page number, page layout, this is the formulas, this is the data, this is the review, this is the view. Yeah, so that's about that. And what else do we have here now? So under this your file, that is when you can input a new sheet. Let me quickly go back. Under this file, once you press this file, you can easily input a new sheet. You can see save as, open, close, info. You can see recent. So that is your recent file. You can see new. So if you want to open a new workbook, so now once you go to home, this is where to bring you. So you have your fonts area, you have your bold, you have your alignment and all that, format table, etc. So insert, that's when you start inserting your pivot table. Let me quickly show us. That's when you start inserting your pivot table, your table, picture, clip art, shape, etc. This is when you can draw your chart. This is when you can draw your chart. So that is that about that. And page layout too. So once you click on page layout, you can see that immediately you pick at any toolbar, all these things you just keep changing. So you can see what page layout are for us. And your formula, you have your octosum. Automatically we use this majorly without pressing any formula, so it can just give you the right answer. So you have data, you have the view, and you have view. So I think that is just the view introduction for those that are using PC in Excel. So thank you very much for watching. I sincerely appreciate you. Do well to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Thank you very, very much.